For the first time, Rafale aircraft will be manufactured outside France. First time Make in India Rafale outside France, backed up by a government-to-government agreement, no intermediaries, no full transparency in the project itself. The first of the Rafale Marines will start coming in 28. I think the thing to remember is that we are trying to ensure mainly that things move a lot faster than they were. So some of the key changes that are there, of course the entire document is on the website, so people can have a look at it and judge for themselves, but some of the major points that are there, I'll just read out for you so that people understand that, and it's easier for them to sort of run through the document. One, the categories of procurement have been reduced from 5 to 4, including buy global and manufacture in India, and buy global. And in the Indian category, we've put buy Indian IGDM and buy Indian and manufacture in India. The definition of indigenous design has been included in the DAP to promote Atmanirbharta and indigenous design. And there is some weightage to that when it comes to the procurement process. The IC requirement has been increased from 50 to 60 for Make in India cases. We've introduced two new procurement procedures. One, a long-term bulk acquisition process, which is meant for longer visibility to industry, and so that we stop doing these piecemeal purchases of 100 Pinakas or 100 K9s and all that, and we do it on scale so that to give visibility to the industry and to promote local champions. And a low-cost capital acquisition procedure for fast-moving items for quick induction and exploitation. Then in the approval powers at various stages of procurement are being delegated. We are going to involve subject experts in the finalization of SQRs as well as in the oversight of trials. We will simplify the quality assurance procedure, enabling services to have the option of choosing the mode of QA trials for faster procurements. We will have some technology maturity-based examination of bidders to see whether they have the TRL and MRL level when it comes to procurement of equipment. We are going to allow a procurement through ab initio single vendors in Indian IGDM cases for equipment where TRL level of 6 to 9 is available. We are also talking about simplification of trials, refining the fast-track procedure by downward delegation, and make fast-track procedure mainstream for a lot of quick-moving technologies. Compensation to vendors whose equipment has been found successful in trials. Reviewing the development procurement partner selection process, review of the Make in India and IDEX process, and monitoring timelines from RFI to a final induction to ensure that things move on time. So these are the major sort of salient points which people can of course read on the website also.
Sir, one of the was to shorten the timelines for procurement. Now with this new DAP coming in, and when it gets implemented, what are the timelines that you are looking for new projects, sir?
So as I mentioned, for some of these items which are lower cost units, the drones and loitering munitions, there we should be able to do things in even as little as 6 months. For the bulk acquisition cases, I would hope, and that is aspirational, that through some of these steps that I've mentioned, we bring it down to not more than 2 years.
Sir, and sir, there is this talk that now the foreign companies who set up 100% OEM-owned companies in India, will they also be considered as Indian, or they'll be treated in different ways?
No, I think we've made it quite clear that the definition of Indian vendor is not going to change. The Indian vendor will remain a company with majority Indian share.
Sir, one of the major, like you have worked on the report for technology development, capability development for the Indian Air Force.
Yes.
And based on that, yesterday we saw after a very long time, the Air Force had been demanding it.
Yeah.
The AON for the Rafale 114 aircraft has been given.
Yeah.
What is the project, sir? How is it going to benefit India, and how is it going to benefit the Indian industry?
So, I want to say that it has 3-4 elements that were never available for us in the past. For the first time, Rafale aircraft will be manufactured outside France with significant levels of localization. We are seeking a minimum of 40 to 50%. I think they've already offered something close to 40%, but our intent is to take it to as close to 50 plus as possible, and we are confident that we can negotiate that. So first time Make in India Rafale outside France, backed up by a government-to-government agreement, no intermediaries, full transparency in the project itself. So Make in India, G2G, significant levels of localization, full authority to integrate Indian weapons and Indian systems. These are the sort of highlights of this program. End of the day, it also enables us to induct fighter aircraft relatively quickly, because the first of the Rafale Marines will start coming in 28, and after that, over a period of time, you will see from about 3.5 years from now, the first of these Air Force Rafales will also start coming. So hopefully in the next, from 28 onwards, we'll have a continuous stream of Rafales coming into the Air Force and the Navy and beefing up the depleting fighter strength of this country.
Sir, the Navy has got 26 and the requirement is of more. So
Yeah.
will that also be included subsequently in the project, sir?
I think once we have a Make in India line of Rafales being built here, some of those follow-on orders, could always be considered in due course, yes.
And sir, Indian industry in this project, since they are coming out and it would be 40 to 50% localization.
Yeah.
So how many, like in terms of jobs, opportunities, in terms of amount of money that is being spent, what is there for the Indian industry?
I think our target through the 50% minimum localization that we are targeting is to ensure that a good part of this money is spent in Indian rupees within India, and that it builds up this already buzzing aeronautical components ecosystem in this country. The exact numbers in terms of how many MSMEs will benefit, who will be the primary vendors for this program, for that matter, who will be the partner for Dassault, the Indian partner for doing this final assembly line for Rafales in India. All those are, I guess that will come during the course of the next, 1 or 2 years. Once we have the contract signed, but the groundwork, I'm sure would have already started from their side in particular.
And sir, since the budget successful, you had been demanding that the MOD gets an increase of around 20% in its allocation, and the government has agreed for a 24% hike in the capital modernization budget.
Yeah.
So you think, sir, that this Rafale deal we would be able to sign in the coming financial year?
I think we will make a very good attempt at getting it signed within the next financial year. Basically the two key steps are done. The DPB is done, the DAC is done. The next step is, of course, taking it through the cost negotiation process, and then the final package to the highest authority in the government. So that process, we'll try to target within the next financial year, and I think we can be confident that it should be possible.